What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In today's video, we're hopping into Absolute Power issue number 3. And there are a couple of tie-ins that we are behind in. We will get caught up on that. But as we jump into the main story, the Fortress of Solitude has fallen. Amanda Waller's newest general on the battlefield, a corrupted and technologically altered John Kent, now referred to as the Super Son, having the Brainiac Queen and the Amazo-powered task force. They took down the fortress with ease, with the remaining heroes barely able to escape with their lives, but the sacrifice of Dreamer making a last-ditch escape hatch. The Resistance continues to live on. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we pick up at Gamora Island. They are currently searching the entire globe for any refugees from the fortress. With the Super Son looking at super speed, they believe that it'll be a matter of time before they catch them. And when it comes to the Amazo task force, they are fast approaching 100% apprehension rates. This goes for both villains and heroes alike. With everything appearing to go according to plan, Amanda Waller orders the Brainiac Queen to start the overseas operations. This is what takes us to Themyscira. We pick up on the island of the Amazons. Queen Nubia not very happy to find them dumped on the lawn, especially considering the Amazons are still wanted by the US government. But Wonder Woman and Wonder Girl managed to at least buy them some time. Mr. Terrific picked this location because it's the only place that's going to be able to cloak them from Kryptonian powers. Enough magic in this place to truly protect them. But after learning that John Kent has been taken over, that he's been corrupted, many suggest using kryptonite. The Flash still has it from when he was at the Fortress of Solitude. Nightwing is the one to step in and let everybody know that that's not happening. Though Barda is the one that stands up to him, tells him that if a Kryptonian is on their side, the Brainiac Queen, these Amazo bots, all of this together, we're screwed. A single glance, and John Kent could kill all of them. In the end, she tells Nightwing that they will deal with this his way, provided that he finds a way. But if there is any blood that is spilled, it will be on his hands. And then Nightwing begins to give orders, everyone going off on their assigned missions. And though everybody may be depowered, or the majority of them are, that doesn't mean that they're without weapons. Because Green Lantern Hal Jordan, he has shown up with an entire arsenal that had been stowed away. All these weapons from the Justice League storage. From the weather wand to a cold gun. Hardly enough to fight Amazos, but enough to not make them defenseless. Nightwing sends the Flash out to ransack and find out what's happening at the Hall of Order, to find out all the intel that he can, especially about the Amazos. Taking us to Shanghai, China. The Chinese government is refusing Amanda Waller's push, and with this, the world powers, they are ready to stand against her, but not fully committed. This is when we have the arrival of Failsafe, letting them all know that Amanda Waller has decided there is no further use for the US government for any government, but they want no fight with any foreign power. Failsafe has only come with a message. They are removing the globe of threats such as the metahumans. And as a backup plan, the Brainiac Queen right now is taking all intel from all computers, from all governments, siphoning off every bit of data that the government servers have in them. From Russia to Japan to China, nobody is safe. Everybody's secrets are available. This is the leverage that Failsafe and Amanda Waller are now using. As Failsafe takes off and gets in contact with Amanda Waller, we learn that one of the Amazos isn't running at 100%. When Failsafe runs a diagnostic, he learns of the infection. He learns that the Amazos are starting to get an identity, something that they never considered. They're so powerful. They're taking on more than they bargained for. They're beginning to absorb minute slivers of the target's morals. Almost like goodness is a superpower. And so failsafe, he decides to reset the Amazos to do a quick reboot, believing that it was only an instant and it couldn't really affect anything. But that brief little moment, that gave Flash the opportunity to get away from the Amazo. As he was able to get away, someone talks to him. Not really sure who this is. They say that it doesn't matter, that it's someone you can trust. That Waller is running a Supermax prison off the coast of Gamora, telling him that he must get to the lower levels. On a nearby ship, we have Bizarro. Bizarro is rampaging. We see him knock Wonder Girl. Bloodied and flying off in another direction, he comes for Aquaman. And we see Bizarro punch a hole right through him, taking down these two monster titans. Though depowered and nowhere near their full potential, this didn't actually happen. An alien flora had been attached to him, and so right now he's kind of living out his fantasies. This thing is making him see things, more or less immobilizing him and letting them get away. Down on the lower decks, they have finally found Time Commander. This is what they had come on this ship for. This is what they were looking for. Unfortunately, there is still one other guard. That is Black Alice. As Black Alice begins to attack, Red Tornado is wearing the helmet of Aztec, with the helmet activating, the defense mechanism taking place. Rather convenient, but with Wonder Girl showing up behind her, knocking her in the head. This gives them the opportunity to run. And back on Themyscira, things are about to get crazy. Because the Brainiac Queen, she has found Themyscira. She has located the fugitives, uncovered their secret base. Now having the location, she sends it to the Super Sun. That's where John Kent comes down and starts wreaking havoc. Just the two of them outmatch everybody here. They know that they can't win this fight. Barda is the one that loads up the gun, a kryptonite bullet. She loads that round in. She prepares to take the shot, but it's Nightwing that stops her. He tells her that there is no way he is going to let her do this. There's a secret that he hadn't let anybody know, too afraid that it would be overheard. Mr. Terrific set this up perfectly. Nightwing calls John down, tells him that if you want to fight, let's do it toe to toe. And the moment that John steps onto the ground, green energy, it begins to surround him. Artemis's execution. The moment John set foot on the ground uninvited, he sprung the trap. Every bit of magic on this island is focused on keeping him down, on breaking away the cybernetics, purging his system of the Brainiac Queen circuits. Obviously, the Brainiac Queen not wanting to let this happen. She tries to stop this. But as John starts to come back, that's when he grabs hold of the Brainiac Queen. He shows the Queen that Waller has lied to her. Everything that she was taught about them poisoned by hate. John shows her the truth. And so as the Brainiac Queen absorbs all this new information, this is where we pick up with Batman. He has secured the Mother Box. Waller is losing her mind. The Brainiac Queen is recalculating. Amanda Waller throws it into emergency override. She takes control of the Brainiac Queen. She goes to end John Kent right here, right now. Unfortunately, Batman comes from behind her, having the Mother Box in hand, simply touching it, and sending her to Pluto. With the chaos being over, we see Superman rushing over to his son, embracing him and letting him know how very proud he is. That today, John saved all of them. But this was just one battle. The war is far from over. As we see Nightwing and Flash having a conversation, showing the schematics, everything that Wally had found. As Nightwing begins to gear up, they look around for Batman to see that he is already gone. And that is because he went after Time Commander. Batman believes that he knows how to get everybody's powers back. Taking us to Waller's Supermax basement. The mystery voice leading the Flash down here. What he finds is a transmatter machine. Not only that, but the map that Barry has been sharding. And Amanda Waller has been using this map of the multiverse to build herself a multiversal army. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Absolutely fantastic issue. Now, like I said, we're gonna get caught up on all the tie-ins. I think we're only a couple behind at this point. Some Green Arrow, some Batman, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But for the main story, this was absolutely fantastic. Dan Mora's artwork, always phenomenal. Mark Waid just absolutely killing it with the story. But we see that Amanda Waller had much bigger intentions. I'm curious on why she would want to build a multiversal army. When she already had all of this at her disposal, is the multiversal army always been the plan? And if it was, to what end? Obviously, they needed to remove all of the metas, but to make way for an army of her own making, so that she can take absolute control. We still don't know what her end game really is. We know that she wants to remove the metas, but it seems like there's gotta be something deeper, something more going on here. And thank God that she's got this backup, because now she's got the Brainiac Queen, the Amazos, and soon all the heroes having their powers back that are gonna go against her. One thing is for certain, an all-out war is about to happen. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything that is going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description, as well as the top of this video. It'll get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.